Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we defeated the gym leader of Azalea Town, Bugsy, as well as our rival, Silver. He came back for another round. In this episode, we are going to be heading through the Ilex Forest, not the Helix, my apologies. But before we actually do that, you're the not good one, we are going to be buying some repels because Ilex Forest is, well, it's interesting. I'll get into it once we actually get into it. We'll be buying... Oh, alright, sorry for the interruption there. That is a lot of money for this. God, that's so much money. We have no money in this game. Why? Can we sell things? Probably these items, yeah. 470. Yeah, this is good money. There we go, yeah. I don't use the battle items, so they're really not useful to me in any way whatsoever. Well, useful to me if I just want to get some more money. Alright, so if Repel's bought and we're good to go, let's head into the Elix Forest. Alright. Splash out of Elix. Alright, so I'm going to be putting on the Repel because Elix Forest is the only forest in any game that, it's like a cave system where Pokemon are just everywhere instead of, you know, in grass. Oh man, my boss is gonna be angry. The Farfetched that cut trees for charcoal took off in the forest. Can you catch them for me? Farfetched have sensitive ears. If you step on a branch, they'll face towards you, and that's your chance. Sneak up from behind and catch them. You think you can do that? Oh, it can't be that hard to do. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright, it seems to be facing the direction of the noise you step on a branch. So, what we gotta do is avoid the branch there, run all the way around, and grab him. Snuck up and caught it from behind before it noticed you. Wow, you found a Farfetched. Thank you. But there's one more missing. If you step on a branch, it'll face that way, remember? That's your chance to catch it. Sneak up on it and slowly from behind. Alright. So it's further inward. Damn it. The annoyances of pre-gen 5.2 when they didn't give you the prompt to put on another repel after it ran away. Ooh, a revive. It's handy. I don't know why this music's playing. Alright, this one's a bit different because it's backed into the corner of those trees. We can't really exactly catch it from behind, as if we try to catch it from the side, it'll just do that. Alright, so what we gotta do is click on these ones, and then onto these ones, and then we just walk around that one and grab them from behind. Alright, there we go. Wow, you got both of them. Thank you so much. My boss Pokemon would obey me because I don't have a badge. You saved me. Ah, my Farfetched. You found them for us, kid. Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now how can I thank you? I know. Here, take this. Right, HMs. Those are a thing. That's the HM cut. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have the gym badge from Azalea Town to use it. Which is interesting to note because he doesn't actually pop up here before you fight Azalea Town. Alright, so, quick thing actually. Once you do that little task, if you head back into Azalea Town, more specifically, the charcoal cutter's house, I think it's called, just over here. Yeah, charcoal kiln. So, once that task is done, they will be back in their little hut. What about you? There we go. Charcoal! This is a handy item in case you've taken Cyndaquil, because Charcoal is a held item that increases Fire-type moves, similar to the Miracle Seed. So I'll hand that off to Flare, and that's that. Alright, do we... Well, these are all the items we have, good lord. So now we have that little boost to Fire-types, we can continue on. Ooh, also, I really love that the houses in Azalea Towns are like, old-fashioned, like, Japanese-style doors, where they are like a sliding door. Like, listen. I love that. I love the little details that Heart Gold and Soul Silver have with the environment and whatnot. It's a really nice touch to the game. Alright, so cut. That's the issue. We need somebody to learn cut, and I don't really want to give anybody cut. I don't think anybody can actually learn cut. Nope, except for Flare, but we're not going to be giving Flare cut. I'm going to go catch me a Rattata, and yeah, we'll be going on from there. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, Rattata caught. Took longer than you expected because, God forbid, you know, everything have a better catch rate and whatnot. I also put Togepi back into PC because we're not going to be using him for the majority of the Let's Play. Which is unfortunate because Togekiss is a nice Pokemon. It's just not obtainable post game, which is really kind of stupid, to be honest. Can't find a bloody shiny stone anywhere in this world. Ilex Forest Shrine, the tribute to the Forest Protector. Alright, unfortunately there are no trainers in this forest, which is another thing that's super annoying about this game. There we go, X-Attack. Alright, whatever. So, a reason why I'm not a huge super fan of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, mainly because of the... antidote. Feeling it would be there. Mainly because of the way it treats leveling and whatnot. No, come on. There it is. The repel, nice. The issue with Heart Gold and Soul Silver is that there's too little trainers to fight in this game. That is the main issue with this game that I have. It's just, you have to literally battle everybody to get a decent foothold in this game. And the issue is that there's not a lot of trainers to do that with. Elix Forest doesn't have anybody. There's not a lot of trainers in a lot of places that you would expect to have trainers, but it's weird. I mean, this fella right here is the person that we want to talk to. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it with your Pokemon too. This Pokemon should learn it. Alright, we're going to be teaching Headbutt to Flare. Alright, so Headbutt is a 70-based normal type move, which is really nice. It has a chance of flinching, so we're going to replace that with Tackle, because it is way better than Tackle in every way whatsoever. Even having 100 accuracy and whatnot. Alright, Flare learned Headbutt. There, how do you like it? Your Flare looks stronger. So, Headbutt has an interesting property in this game. Using Headbutt against pretty much every tree you see in the overworld, because they couldn't be bothered to, make a specific tree to it. Every tree you can see in the overworld holds a wild Pokemon. There's actually one specific Pokemon that I want to catch for this Let's Play specifically. So, I'm actually going to be using a tool that a friend of mine sent me. It's a special kind of tool that, depending on your trainer number, yes, it's one of those things again. Depending on your trainer number will depend on where Pokemon will be for headbutting trees. There it is. Alright, let's see how this works. Okay, trainer ID is... It's got like 7 6s, right? Yeah, 1, 6, 7, 6, 1. We're going to be going with Ilex Forest. Oh boy. Pokemon I'm looking for actually appear here? I don't think it does. Yeah, that's an issue. That's also a lot of fucking... Good lord. Alright, so, we're actually going to be heading outside of Elix Forest because that's actually going to be helpful. God damn it. Alright, let's try an Azalea Town. Alright, so, let's see. Where the hell am I going to headbutt? Because the issue with that is they're using the Game Boy mapping for this, so it's really not the best. So let's try... God, this really isn't great. I don't think this works for this version. But let's try it anyway. Specifically on... there's like no good tree in this area. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's try... Is it this one? This one. Okay, this one, specifically on that, may work. Let's use Headbutt and see if it does work. Okay, it doesn't. This is going to take a while, so I'll just cut away until we actually find the damn Pokemon, so I'll be right back. While I'm busy trying to find the Pokemon that I want for my team, let's go over the other Pokemon you can find by headbutting trees, starting off with Apom. Apom, originally in Gen 2 when it debuted, was not a good Pokemon anyway whatsoever. It was far too weak to be used on any team. It just was super frail to everything, and it was just not really worth it at all. The only helpful thing that it has going for it is Pickup, which, isn't that bad of a move, but it's just not really all that worth it. Runaway is also not that helpful. However, in Generation 4, and considering that it's actually obtainable in this game, once it levels up, once it levels up, while knowing the move Double Hit, it evolves into Ambipom. Ambipom is a far superior Pokemon than Apom ever was, and was desperately needed for the Pokemon to advance further into it. It's got way better stats, being 100 in attack and 115 in speed. And Technician is a way better ability than Runaway could ever be. Technician powers up moves that are weaker than usual moves, so moves like Double Hit are going to be far more powerful, especially with all the other different types of moves it has. So yeah, Ambipom is a pretty solid normal type Pokemon. If you want to go for it, definitely go for it. It's definitely worth picking up, and it's probably one of the better normal types you can attain in this game. So yeah, Ambipom's definitely a good one. Next Pokemon you can attain is Pineco. Pineco is a bug type that is primarily suited around bulkiness. It has a whopping 90 defense starting out just as a Pineco. The only downside is that it doesn't really have any good special defense nor speed, being 15 when you catch it as a Pineco. It has decent enough attack, but Pineco isn't really popularly used in the campaign story mode. Once it evolves into Fortress, which is a beef of a Pokemon, it's got crazy good defense. It's a really good tank Pokemon is what I'm trying to get at. But the issue is that it's not really worth using in the main storyline. It's amazing to use competitively and whatnot, but just going through the game normally isn't really that good. It does get some good setup moves like Toxic Spikes. You can directly put like any trap move onto this thing and it'll do good with it. So you pick up Fortress if you want something to like tank some things or to like chase some fights, because honestly, if you do that, a lot of the fights in this game would actually be a lot easier. So yeah, Fortress, not that bad of a Pokemon either. The last Pokemon we're going to be taking a look at is Heracross. Heracross, being a single evolution bug fighting type, is what Pinsir should have been in Generation 1, but never got that treatment. Heracross is a fantastic Pokemon. It's got great attack, decent enough speed, and not that bad defenses starting off. So yeah, it learns fantastic moves leveling up, such as it learns Brick Break super early, which is an amazing move to have early on. It also learns great moves like Aerial Ace, what else does it learn? It's just so good. Counter, which is not that bad. Close Combat's pretty early on. I mean, for playing Generation 4 normally. Night Slash is another move we can learn. Mega Horn, signature move, which is a fantastic move to have on it. The only issue with Mega Horn is that you're going to be getting it pretty late. But other than that, Heracross is a fantastic Pokemon. Give it some good TMs with the physical and whatnot. It is going to be great on your team. Try to get with Guts instead of Swarm, because it doesn't really learn any bug-type moves at all leveling up, and is primarily useless in that. In fact, it cannot learn... The only thing it can learn that are bug-type moves are by tutoring, and that's not accessible to us in any way whatsoever. Aside from Mega Horn being learned at level 55, that is all Swarm is useful for. Guts is definitely a lot better, and that pretty much makes Heracross a fantastic Pokemon. In fact... Aha! There you are! Finally! Good lord. Okay, that took way longer than it did when it needed to, and the map was of no use at all. So yes, Heracross is going to be my newest addition to my team, if I can get it, because it's actually a bit of a pain in the ass to do. And honestly, the strategy that I'm doing right now might not be the best idea, because it's got the chance of having Guts, which boosts its attack if it's paralyzed or whatever. So hopefully this doesn't, kill me in the process, because that won't be good. And Leering is not of... Okay, let's try a Tackle. Hopefully it doesn't kill it. Okay, that's good damage. I'm not... Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, I don't think it has Guts, which is unfortunate. Let's hit it with a Net Ball, because this has increased effectiveness on Bug and Water type. Damn it. Do I want to use another pound and risk it for the biscuit? You know what? I'm going to do something scummy. Hold on a moment. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's going to appear on the crafter, but I don't care. I'm going to do a safe state just in case this goes wrong. Okay, it didn't. Okay, good. So that's actually very good, because I don't want to risk anything for this guy, because he is very good. Heracross is such a good Pokemon. I'm so glad I'm going to be using it. Alright, and... there we go! Heracross was caught. And don't worry, I've actually got a clever name for it this time. Alright, what do we got? Heracross, the single-horned Pokemon, is usually docile, but if it is disturbed while sipping honey, it chases off an intruder with its horn. We will be giving a name to our Heracross here, being the first boss of Spirit Tracks, which in itself is a giant stag beetle, Stagnox. It's a badass sounding name too. Alright, let's check out Stagnox and see what his stats are. Timid. That's really unfortunate. Wow, and it's Swarm. Damn. You know, I'm very tempted just to grind it a bunch to find a better Pokemon like that, because that is... yeesh. Okay, full disclosure, I did just go and catch another Heracross, because I just really did not like that nature and ability. Thankfully, we got Docile, which doesn't do anything special, but we did get Guts, which is super helpful. Such a good ability. I'm glad we actually went for that, because Swarm's not a bad ability. It's just not as good as, you know, Guts. When you compare the two, Guts is the far superior ability to have. All right, back in the Ilex Forest. This is actually going to be an issue because Heracross is actually, or Stagnox is actually a bit lower level than most of the Pokemon you can find here. Hopefully the Repel can still do some work, because if not, that's going to be, yep, all right. All right, so, yeah, Stagnox is level 6 now. He's also a bit poisoned, so that's an unfortunate circumstance there. However, we are actually kind of close. Actually, you know what? Can we just use, like, a antidote? Yeah, we'll just use an antidote just to make it a bit better. Because I really don't want him to be at, like, no health for the remainder. And I got in my bag. Hang on. There we go. All right, being level 6, hopefully he can, you know, not encounter any Pokemon, because that'd be great. Kimono girl, lost and all alone. Poor girl lost in the dark Elix Forest. What, you remember me from Violet City? You must be imagining. Anyway, will you show me how to get out of this forest? You will? Aren't you lost in the forest as well? How do you know how to get out of here? Well, you see, you go to the very large and obvious opening to your left. It's not that hard to find, but whatever. Wow, are you going to show me how to get out? You're such a smart Pokemon. See you. Yeah, I really don't understand. Alright, come on. Speed that up. It's a bit of annoying there. Ether, or Ether, or any other. I think we're pretty much almost done with this. I don't know. I remember finding a hidden item that's in like a tree. God damn it. I remember finding a lost item that was like in a tree or something. Maybe it was this tree? Nope. We'll probably be able to find it once we get a certain item that will be of really much help to us. Really unfortunate that he's level 6. Yeah, the headbutt Pokemon you can find are just really low level as well, so that's a slight issue you have with the Pokemon there. Alright, what do you got to say? I said, let me talk to you! Good lord. Yeah, okay, whatever. Don't you give me something, actually? You're gonna Pokedex, you must be battling all kinds of Pokemon. Try using this TM for a change. TM12. What is this? Taunt. Okay. That's, you know, it's an alright move. Taunt's not the best, but better than nothing. Alright. Might as well show in one battle for the video. We haven't really done a whole lot of battling for the video, so we'll keep this one in for the hell of it. Stagnox will get some action in for today. Certainly battled quite a bit of... Look at that! Look at that crit! Good lord! Also grab some experience for him, because that's also going to be really helpful. Spearow. The only slight issue of Stagnox is that he's 4 times weak to the flying types, so it's not great, but yeah, what can you do? There's a pack. Oh god. And he's down. That's great. Cool. You know what? I'm going to be doing something really fucking stupid, but I'm going to do it because he's down, and that's kind of unfair. It's also me being an idiot. I will use a revive, because I don't want him to not get experience for this, because it's kind of dumb. It's also my complete fault for just, you know, doing that. But yeah, he's going to get some experience for this battle. Hopefully it still works like that, because that would be kind of unfortunate if it didn't. Ow, God. Now I know why I used Spear for a playthrough. Good lord. There we go. He got some experience and leveled up to 7. In turn, he's going to be wanting to learn Fury Attack. Fury Attack's not the greatest move. It is a chain attack, but it is pretty helpful. We're going to get rid of Endure because we're not going to be using that whatsoever. We don't have Endeavor, or whatever it's called. That, yeah, alright. Sandshrew. Well, that's actually helpful for Yamoja as well, because could use something against the ground type. It's level 10. Holy crap, we are definitely swapping out. Good lord. This battle music isn't that great. I don't know. It just doesn't sound as upbeat. It sounds upbeat. It has poison sting? Good lord. Don't poison me. Okay. I don't know. The battle music, I've never really enjoyed the battle music of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I don't know why. It's never been my kind of music. I don't know. I don't think it's the weakest battle theme in any of the Pokemon games, but it's certainly up there as not the best. My favorite would have to be Black and White. Their battle themes are pretty good. All of them, pretty much. All of the battle themes in Black and White are pretty good, both in the first games and the seconds. Alright, let's swap out to Zap. Now, with Stagnox, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of off-screen training because he's pretty low, and we actually need him up to level for the next gym fight. So, I think after the next couple of... wait, where exactly are we to be doing that? No, this is before Goldenrod, so yeah. Is it? No, wait. I'm trying to remember. Is it before that? I think it is. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember. But anyway, this is going to be a bit of an awkward spot to stop, but we have to stop because it's going near 20 minutes. So next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we're going to be heading up the rest of this route. Hopefully getting the Goldenrod, because that's pretty sure that's the next city we have to get to. So see you guys next time.